Hey guys, what's going on? This is the midday or midweek rather show, Wednesday or Thursday. I just kind of pop on for a few minutes, kind of do a, what to watch, what to look for type of weekend. So what's on the slate of games. So we've got some pretty decent action tonight. Mainly we got Central Michigan at Northern Illinois, 8 p.m. ESPNU. It's probably the better of the games. Tomorrow night we've only got one game. Colorado State at Boise State. Boise State's got a good coaching staff, and I believe they're going to get their guys ready after the blowout loss last week at the hands of BYU. That's at 8 p.m. FS1. Friday night we've got basically the annual Big Ten game. Two teams, 1 and 2. We got Iowa at Minnesota on FS1. East Carolina at number 7 Cincinnati at 7:30 on ESPNU. This is a great week to watch some of those teams. You might kind of just flip back and forth during commercials of the game you really want to see, because half the damn SEC is canceled, or postponed rather. So let's go over some of those postponements real quick before we get to the meat of the Saturday schedule. And some of these teams, Alabama at LSU, this is LSU's second time being in Corona lockdown, postponement or whatever, so they're out of it. I think this is kind of going to be a game that probably doesn't get made up, because if I'm not mistaken, Florida has to play LSU on December 12th, the week before the SEC championship game, which Florida's going to be in. So instead of having a bye before the end of the season in the SEC championship game, Florida's got to play LSU. And that shouldn't be an easy game for them. I say that LSU's not looking good, but it's a rivalry game. Just like this weekend, Alabama-LSU's a rivalry game. I don't care what your team is. When you're playing a rival, it's a big game. Regardless of how shitty that team is, playing your rival is a big game. You go. Alabama was probably looking forward to this game. LSU's on the rocks this year. They were looking forward to beating the hell out of them and saying, we just beat the shit out of one of our biggest rivals. And that's postponed. So Texas A&M was having some COVID issues. They're going to play Tennessee, postponed. Georgia at Missouri. Missouri's got COVID issues, and it's the second time for them as well. I believe their game was postponed because Florida had issues. So let's just blame everything on Florida. But they've already got a game scheduled for the 12th of December. So this game's probably going to have to get played on SEC Championship Saturday. Georgia's likely out. Missouri's already out. So they're going to play on that day, which kind of sucks. Probably be a noon game or maybe a night game. Hell, I don't know. Most likely noon. Or early afternoon, because I believe they moved the SEC championship game to prime time, which, should have been in the damn first place all the time. So that sucks. Auburn's dealing with some COVID issues. Their game at Mississippi State's postponed. A couple more postponements. You got Memphis at Navy postponed. Louisiana Monroe at Arkansas State postponed. Air Force at Wyoming just flat out canceled. So getting into and that sucks, because now the SEC doesn't even have a 3:30 slot. So the 3:30 time frame this Saturday kind of sucks. You basically have Notre Dame at Boston College. Shouldn't be too bad. USC, Arizona, shouldn't be too bad. Ohio State at Maryland. Ohio State's going to win by 50 anyway. So, but you're missing that LSU, Alabama, huge rivalry game. So, but the noon slate's not bad. First three games out the gate are ranked teams are playing somebody. You got number 9, Miami at Virginia Tech. Number 10, Indiana at Michigan State. Number 15, Coastal Carolina Chanticleers at Troy. And then Middle Tennessee State's at number 16, Marshall. Western Carolina at number 22, Liberty. So not a bad noon slate. Of course, that ranked Georgia against Missouri, that's not there. But not a bad noon slate. You also have got Penn State versus Nebraska, a battle of our season's already over. Are we going to mail it in, or is somebody going to step up and have try to fight for a pretty good season? So that'd be interesting to watch. My bet's on Nebraska right there. TCU at West Virginia at noon. Big 12 Wheel of Destiny going on right there. Not much going on for the noon slot. Well, you got Wake Forest at North Carolina. North Carolina's got to keep winning to stay. They've lost 2 games. They're just about out of it. So, already went over the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock start. Nothing really good there. So let's jump to the night games. Number 11 Oregon at Washington State at 7 p.m. Arkansas at number 6 Florida at 7 p.m. Let's see. Don't have a lot going on in the Big 12 this week. No Oklahoma, no Texas this week. No Oklahoma State. Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech at 7. Number 13, Wisconsin at Michigan. Wisconsin's had 2 games in a row canceled because of COVID. They're finally back playing Michigan, who needs a win because Michigan's 1-2. I'm going to go with Wisconsin here. Their QB situation was looking really good after the first one. I really think that kid's legit. He was slinging all over the field. I expect Michigan to get beat again Saturday. So I'll be watching. Be kind of fun to see all the Michigan people have meltdowns. Number 23, Northwestern. How is Northwestern even ranked? They just seem boring as hell to me. At Purdue, I'm going to take Purdue in this game if Rondale Moore is back. Then we basically got Florida State versus NC State, 7:30. South Carolina at Ole Miss, 7:30. Ole Miss, depending on what week they're playing, they can put up a crap ton of points. South Carolina doesn't look very good on offense and defense. If they lose and they look bad like they did last week, Will Muschamp could be gone on Sunday. You never know. But a couple of good night games. You got Cal at Arizona State, 10:30. Utah at UCLA at 10:30. Then Oregon State at Washington at 11 o'clock at night. So if you could stay up, you got some pretty good, Pac-12 after dark games. So, but that's the slate for the weekend. It's not all bad. Would have been better with those 5 SEC games in the mix. But it's not all bad. Still got some stuff to look forward to, especially in that nighttime kickoff. Do your things with your family during the day. Relax watching football at night. So, enjoy the weekend, guys. I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll get back at you Sunday with a recap. Me and Terry will. All right, take care. Bye-bye.